Hello everybody and welcome to my new YouTube channel, Mastering English with Mrs. Naz. Today I'm just going to give you just a little introduction, a little bit about me and why I started this YouTube channel. So you have a little bit of an idea about my background and also, why I wanted to do this. So there's me and there's English. As you can see, I have a love of English and a passion for English and teaching English, and it started from a very young age. But I do recognize that not all students of English are the same. We all have different interests and different strengths, and I always say to my students, try and develop an appreciation for English and an understanding of the mechanisms of English, even if you can't love it, because English is going to be around for the rest of your lives. And the fact is, at GCSE level you have to pass English, so why not pass it really well, and try and flourish in the subject. So that's really what I wanted to start this YouTube channel, is just to try and help students of English to get a firm appreciation of the subject. But if you can strive to love it, that would be amazing. Why not strive for the highest, which is a passion and a love for the subject. And I really hope that I can help you to do that, like I have, obviously. So my background, a little bit about who I am. So I'm a teacher of primary school and secondary school English. I started off with primary school, and then I developed into upper school teaching, so Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. And to be honest, I love all the different stages of teaching. I have to use different skills for obviously younger children and different skills for older children, but I think that variety is really, really enjoyable for me. From the very foundations of teaching, the building blocks of English, to the analysis and the in-depth appreciation of English. So I hope that I'm able to develop that foundation in the younger students so that they can build on that, and as you go up that ladder you become firmer and firmer in your skills. I also teach English as a second language, so again it's different type of appreciation of English for those people who come to English as a second language, teaching them the very blocks of English in order for them to be able to put those blocks together and have a full appreciation of the subject. So hopefully my videos will cover that as well, and how to become confident in not just your written English but also your spoken English, which is really, really important. So there's lots of skills that I'm aiming to instill within my students, and in fact it was my students who encouraged me to do this YouTube channel, because they often say to me that when you're teaching, we really grasp what you're teaching, and they write notes, but then when they go home, and I think this is the case in not only English but in most subjects, you do often forget what's been taught. And even though you have your notes in front of you, sometimes it becomes a bit like a puzzle and you're trying to put everything together, and it's quite hard to remember if you revisit it after 4 or 5 months. So this was because they asked me to do it, and I felt I could benefit not only my students but also other students who I don't teach, as a part of revision. And I think it's important to know that teachers teach differently. You have one common curriculum, but the roots within which you deal with that curriculum and how you teach the curriculum is different. And I think if you have lots of different tools to help you to develop your understanding of English, that's amazing. And these videos are hopefully there'll be another tool that you can use for your revision, and I hope you enjoy them, and these are all the skills that I'm hoping for you to gain from them, for you to get inspired, to understand the subject and to have a firm appreciation of it. Please do subscribe to my channel. I really hope that it benefits as many students of English as possible, and I can help in your mastery of English.